Okay, so today we're diving into this pretty crazy story. It's got Dogecoin, it's got Elon Musk, a shakeup in the government, and even some threats online.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It really is so much to unpack here on the CoinTalk Podcast.
It really shows you how much power there is in the crypto world, like when you have people like Elon Musk.
Exactly. And for everyone watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to CoinTalk Podcast and give this video a thumbs up if you like what you're hearing. So we're going to take this whole story piece by piece, and let's set the stage first. Remember when in November 2024, Donald Trump said he was starting this new thing in the government called the Department of Government Efficiency?
Oh, yeah, with that acronym?
Yeah, they decided to call it DOGE.
You can't make this up.
That's like they're just making fun of us at this point.
Yeah.
But it's pretty obvious they were thinking about Dogecoin when they named it, which of course is Elon Musk's favorite cryptocurrency.
When they announced that acronym and that Elon Musk was going to lead the department with Vivek Ramaswamy, it definitely got everyone's attention. It seemed like they were doing it on purpose to get attention and maybe even affect the crypto market.
Right, Ramaswamy isn't part of it anymore, but Musk is still in charge. And you know what? Things got pretty bad pretty quickly.
Yeah, unfortunately, some anonymous users on Reddit started making some really serious threats to the people who work at DOGE. They were talking about violence and even finding out where these people live. It just shows you how bad the internet can be when people can hide who they are.
It's scary stuff, for sure. It's good that Musk didn't just ignore the threats. He shared one of the Reddit posts so people would know who was doing it and said they were breaking the law. He even got the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia involved, Edward R. Martin Jr., and he said his team is looking into it and working with the FBI.
It's good that they reacted quickly and seriously. It shows that they're not messing around with these online threats.
Definitely. And wouldn't you know this whole mess ended up affecting the price of Dogecoin?
I'm not surprised. With all the craziness going on, Dogecoin went up more than 5% in just one day, and it reached $0.27. That's a big jump, even for a cryptocurrency that's known for going up and down a lot.
It seems like every time Elon Musk does something, the crypto market goes wild.
Yeah.
But here's something interesting. Even though the price of Dogecoin went up, its trading volume actually went down more than 43% to $6 billion. What do you think about that?
That is interesting. A price increase, but with less trading, that's not what you usually see.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what's really going on. If you're watching on YouTube, let us know what you think might be happening. Don't forget to subscribe to CoinTalk Podcast for more deep dives like this, and share it with your friends who are into crypto. Back to the story.
It could be that people were buying because they were scared. Like, they saw the threats and the investigation and thought that meant DOGE, the department, was in trouble, and that would hurt Dogecoin.
So they got DOGE, hoping that the price would bounce back because of all the attention. Like a buy the dip, but they were scared, not thinking straight.
Right. And then when everyone calmed down and it seemed like the threats were being taken care of, they probably sold what they had bought, and that's why the trading volume went down.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It just shows you how much emotions can affect the market, especially with crypto, which is always changing, and people are just guessing what's going to happen. And don't forget about Elon Musk. He's like the face of Dogecoin, and whatever he says or does can make the market go crazy.
You're right. This whole thing shows how much power influencers have with crypto. One tweet from Elon Musk can make prices go way up or way down.
Okay,
Make you think about if people are manipulating the market and if we need more rules and transparency in crypto.
Yeah, that Elon Musk effect is real. But before we go too far into the regulation stuff, let's get back to this specific situation. We've got this government department called DOGE that's supposed to make the government more efficient, and it's being run by Elon Musk, who's known for shaking things up.
Right.
What do you think this means for DOGE and for the government?
That's a good question. Having someone like Elon Musk in charge could be good. He could bring in new ideas and get rid of all the old bureaucracy. Just look at what he did with Tesla and SpaceX. He's not afraid to try new things and push the limits.
Yeah, he's all about getting things done and cutting through the red tape. That could be a big deal for a department like DOGE.
Exactly. But then there's the other side. Having him involved could also make things unpredictable and controversial. He's very outspoken and says what he thinks, especially on social media. That could cause problems for the government and make people not trust the department.
It's like a big gamble. We're talking about a government department named after a joke cryptocurrency, and it's being run by a tech guy who's always causing a stir on Twitter. It's almost too crazy to believe.
It's like a mix of technology, politics, and pop culture all rolled into one. I'm really curious to see what happens with it.
Speaking of what happens next, this whole thing also makes you think about online safety and how government agencies are dealing with the internet these days. Those threats against the DOGE employees were serious and scary, and they show you how anonymity online can be a bad thing.
It's definitely something we need to worry about. Government agencies are using social media more and more to talk to people and do their work, but that also makes them targets for harassment threats and fake news.
And it's not just government agencies. We've seen the same kind of attacks against people, businesses, and even whole communities online. It feels like the line between having a discussion and being totally mean is disappearing.
Absolutely. And it's making us ask some tough questions. How do we protect free speech but also keep people safe online? How do we stop fake news and hate speech without stopping people from disagreeing? These are hard questions with no easy answers.
They really are. And for everyone watching on YouTube, we want to hear what you think. How do you think we can have both freedom and safety online? Leave a comment below and let's talk about it. And don't forget to subscribe to CoinTalk Podcast for more deep dives into the world of crypto.
Yeah, it's a tough one, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. But let's get back to Dogecoin and this whole DOGE thing. What do you think all of this means for the future of Dogecoin, the cryptocurrency, not the department? Could this whole thing actually have a lasting impact on its price or how the crypto community sees it?
It's hard to know for sure. Dogecoin has always been kind of a weird one in the crypto world. It started as a joke, then got a ton of followers because it was a meme, and then shocked everyone by actually becoming valuable.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
This could go either way. It might make people think Dogecoin is even more volatile and unpredictable, that it's easy to manipulate and all hype. That might make some investors stay away, especially the ones who want something stable that's going to grow over time. That makes sense. But couldn't it also do the opposite? Like this whole thing, the threats, the investigation, the price jump, all of it. Couldn't it actually make Dogecoin even more of a cultural thing?
It could. The fact that we're even talking about it shows that Dogecoin has this weird ability to grab people's attention and get them talking. This whole thing, as messy as it is, could actually make Dogecoin even more famous.
Like they say, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Right. And for a cryptocurrency that depends so much on community support and social media, buzz all this attention, even if it's bad, could be good in the long run. It keeps people talking about Dogecoin, keeps it in the news, and keeps it on the radar of people who might want to invest.
It's like a real-life experiment happening right in front of us.
You could say that. We're watching a new era of finance being born, one where memes, what people feel on social media, and what influencers say can actually affect how the market moves.
It's a wild world out there, and it's only going to get wilder. That's what makes it fun.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're coming along for the ride, make sure you're buckled up and you know what's going on. Keep up with the trends. Do your research and don't be afraid to ask questions.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And if you want to stay up to date on everything crypto, make sure to subscribe to CoinTalk Podcast on YouTube. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends who are also trying to figure out this exciting and sometimes crazy world of cryptocurrency. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, and until next time, happy investing.